With consistency, with commitment, you can do anything you want to do. It's just about figuring out, the best way to get there. That's it. I mean, you can do anything you want to do. Oh, well, I can't do it because it is. I can't do it. Well, why not? Let's see. What is it? What is it? Okay, so it's this. All right, so let's look it up. Let's see what we can do to move around that hurdle. You know what I'm saying? Work work requires somebody to motivate you sometimes. Sometimes you be tired and it's hard to self motivate. It really is, especially when there's like one thing after another, like when something's consistently going on. It's hard to self motivate. You know what I'm saying? And it's possible. In those times, that's when okay, I need to take a pause, right? I need to find some balance within me so that I can kind of get my gathers, right? Because most of us don't have a choice but to keep going because we want to keep a roof over our head, or what I'm saying, we want to keep food on the table, and it is simple as that. Most people are one paycheck away from homelessness. That's the environment that we live in. That is the unfortunate state of this country. The homelessness population is increasing. You know, it's too much. And this country didn't even have a problem with homelessness until like the 80s, I want to say. I had done some research on it, but my brain is fried from working all day. But I just feel like we gotta help these people. We gotta help people. You know what I'm saying? Because why are they homeless? How many stories have you heard where these are educated men and women who were in a job for 30 years? You know what I'm saying? Encountered some bad times and boom, here we go. You know what I'm saying? I just, anyway, the problems of the world weigh heavy on my mind. So, my goal is to try to create an environment for me so that I can kind of relocate, right? Because I never in a million years thought that I would want to even leave the United States. Never, never. I was like, I ain't going nowhere. Shoot, but baby, at this big old age, at a half a century, I want peace more than I want anything. I don't care about nothing else. I want a peace of mind. I want an inner joy. I want freedom. I want to be independent and to be able to go where I want to go, because unfortunately we work at these jobs. We work all day. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a couple jobs just to break even or have a little bit extra. You know what I'm saying? Because of everything. So, I want to be able to relocate to a place where the cost of living is not so high, right? So when I was thinking about it, I was like, okay, where do I want to go? So I have a very close friend who, we're talking about moving to Panama. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I started doing my research. I started looking into their taxes. I started looking into their crime. Oh my God, the temperature is 65 to maybe about 85 year round. So very similar to California, right? It is a little bit more humid, okay? I was born and raised in humid. I'm from Missouri, so I can do humid. Now listen, it might be a little bit of an adjustment. I understand. Okay, I'm gonna be sweating, but my skin gonna glow. When I went to visit, because ultimately that's what I decided to do. I was like, well, if I'm gonna move to Panama, I need to at least go and look at it and see, you know what I'm saying? Like, can I do it? The only thing I gotta do, learn a little Spanish. That's all. That's it. It was gorgeous, and it was it took me back to a piece of when I was young, because we used to sleep with the doors open. Literally. At night, we would sleep with the doors open to get the fresh air, have the fan in the window, and sleeping comfortably, not concerned at all that somebody's going to be laying next to us in the morning. You can't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew everybody. Me and my homegirls, we used to run across the street in the morning in our pajamas. We even fell asleep on the porch swing. Okay, we didn't. Hey, y'all, thank y'all for coming to say hey to me. I sure appreciate your presence. I just needed to chat with y'all this evening because, I was feeling some kind of way. So I'm like, I got to talk to my girls. I got to see what's going on here. So, I'm just running my mouth, trying to stay positive, but at the same time acknowledging that we live in a real life. And this is a real world, and everybody has those ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? That's what life is. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to duck and dodge. You be like, woo, you know what I'm saying? You got to, woo, but every now and then you might cut a little short, be like, you be like, okay, let me regroup. I ain't going to start over, though. We don't start over. But we going to regroup. Okay? Because we can't keep starting over. Who got time to go to the beginning all the time? And half the time the path is going to be the same until you get to that spot where you want to change it. So why you want to start at the beginning again? I don't understand that. That's extra work that you ain't got to do. Take note. Don't keep starting all the way over. Start right up until the point where it don't work no more. That's where you reevaluate. Baby. You don't start over. You got to keep the game plan. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know what the goal is. Okay, now we at least know how to start. So you just keep pushing through. But I just want to send out some love for y'all to be on here. I sure appreciate you. I'm so excited. I'm trying to stay calm. But we gotta help each other. We gotta encourage each other. We gotta support each other. We have to motivate each other. Because if, we continue down the path that we own, it's just going to continue to create brokenness. You have to learn how to protect yourself, right? Because if you're broken, you know what? I love y'all, but my daughter is calling me. I'm going to come back though.